Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler, Adam Silver. I just want to inform you that without the state of Indiana discovering basketball, well, not discovering it, being introduced to basketball in 1891, you don't have a job. Because Indiana introduced to basketball in 1891 in a high school championship game that James Naismith went to. Keep in mind, they didn't know James Naismith was going to this game, so that's not why there was 15,000 people there. But there were 15,000 people in attendance for a high school basketball game in Indiana. That is more than the first NBA game. We held women's basketball tournaments before women had the right to vote. We had the first African American basketball team, high school. We popularized basketball. We are the reason basketball is what it is today. We have had a team in every league that I can think of off the top of my head. In the NBL, we had a team. ABA, we had a team. NBA, we have a team. G League, we have a team. D League, we have a team. It's the same thing. Those are all the leagues I can think of off the top of my head. There might have been a few miscellaneous leagues, but we've had a team in every league that's popped up. That's not just some coincidence. That's because Indiana loves basketball. Basketball in the NBA has been here for over 50 years, starting with the Fort Wayne Pistons. Fort Wayne Pistons, they moved out of town. We got the Pacers from the ABA. They made it to the NBA because they were the dynasty of the ABA. And that legacy is being disrespected by the fact that the NBA is going to still hold the All-Star game that was supposed to be in this city, in the great city of Indianapolis, the reason basketball is what it is today, and now they're going to move it to Atlanta. And we're just going to have to wait our turn until 2024. It was scheduled to be here. We're one of the first teams to allow fans in our arenas. Why aren't we getting it? We deserve 2 All-Star games. You know what? Because you screwed us. You screwed us multiple times with your terrible refs, your terrible treatment of our team, and feeding all the media attention to markets like the Knicks, or the Lakers, or the Clippers, or the Kings. The Kings get more media attention than the Pacers. The Knicks get more media attention than the Pacers. The Knicks and the Kings are not playoff teams. Now, I know people are going to say, well, the Pacers lost to the Kings. Didn't have we didn't have, TJ Warren, Victor Oladipo, Jeremy Lamb. We lost to the Knicks, didn't have Victor Oladipo, TJ Warren, Jeremy Lamb. Forget context. You just want to feed attention to the big markets. And you screw us over constantly. Miles Turner didn't even make an all-defensive team when he led the league in blocks. You screw us over constantly. We deserve 2 All-Star games at that point, with how much you blatantly show your displeasure for the Pacers existing. It's idiotic how much you try to avoid Indiana. And when we do get something, when the NCAA tournament is going to be hosted here, people are saying, why is it in Indiana? Because I'm stupid and I don't know my history. Why is it in Indiana? It's a flyover state. All there is cornfields. Purdue, IU, Butler, have all had a prominent history in March Madness. Especially IU, as much as I hate to admit it, have had a very prominent history in March Madness with multiple national championships. And Mackey Arena being one of the best arenas, one of the loudest arenas in college sports. You know, you can play basketball games in Lucas Oil, Bankers Life, Mackey Arena, Assembly Hall, Butler has Conseco Field, not Conseco Field House. I'm freaking stupid. What's it called again? I know it's a field house. Ball State, IUPUI. That's 6 arenas right there. It's idiotic. The NBA can't be more blatant in showing that they don't like Indiana. And the people who still think that the NBA doesn't show favoritism to teams are just naive. It's stupid. I honestly just wish we could go back to the 70s and 60s when it wasn't, well, you'd have to really more go back to like the 40s. You know, the beginning of every sport. I wish we could, you know, go back and just play the game. You know, not worry about the money, or marketing, the media, and just, you know, the best team was the best team. We didn't try to push people to, you know, pay attention to certain teams. And I'll see you guys later today when the Pacers play the Raptors.